So now I am creaming together. I need a KitchenAid mixer, stand mixer. If anyone would love to donate to the Graceful Cooking and Catering, I changed the name. Graceful Cooking Cookies and Cakes startup funding something I just made up. Then yeah, I need a stand mixer so I can have my hands free. But yeah, right now I'm creaming together 8 ounces of cream cheese and 1 cup of butter, which is the same as equivalent to 2 sticks of unsalted butter. And I'm about to pour in here 3/4 cups of white sugar and 3/4 cups of brown sugar. Okay, so I pour my sugar. Pour my sugar in. I'm gonna incorporate everything together. If you can help it, try to make sure your brown sugar doesn't have any lumps in it, because you don't want your mixture to be lumpy afterwards. You don't want any issues when it's time to bake them up. Ooh, this is so hard doing with one hand and trying to regulate my phone. So in this bowl here, I have 2 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And that's going to go in here in a minute. So I don't use eggs in my cookie dough because if you like me, I love to eat cookie dough when I'm baking cookies. And I've been knew that raw egg wasn't good for you. But with everything that's coming up and about these days, it's really not good for you. So I did a little bit of research to figure out what would be a good alternative for egg, but still not vegan or vegetarian. Not vegan anyway. So I use cream cheese and I'm replacing my eggs. And the cookie, it gives the cookie a real creamy and soft texture when you bite. Oh my God, they are so good. And this is a basic recipe that I use for all of my cookies. My chocolate chip, my snickerdoodles, my oatmeal raisin. It's real basic. So on there. Alright, so this is what your dough should look like. Your cookie dough. It should be a smooth and creamy texture. Let me just give it a little spin so you can see what we're working with. See how creamy and smooth that is? So I haven't added the chocolate chips yet. Chocolate chips right there. So again, this is a basic cookie recipe. So right here at this point, if you wanted to make oatmeal raisin, well actually to make oatmeal raisin, you would sift in a little bit of nutmeg, cinnamon, or whatever spices you use into your flour. And it all dries to go together, all wet ingredients to go together, and that's how you do that. So, but right here at this point, I could take this, I can make snickerdoodles from it if I chose. Oh, you know what I forgot? Forgot my eye strap. So let me get that in there real quick. Alrighty then, so I have my chocolate chips incorporated very well in my dough. And I'm making 2 sizes today. I am making jumbo. That's what I will use my green scoop for. And I have 2 tablespoon scoop for my regular size. So what I'm about to do now, we're going to cover this up and I'm going to sit it in the refrigerator for about 10 minutes, let it chill. And yeah, you can pop them in the oven right now if you don't want, if you're hungry or something, got the munchies or something, and just want a quick snack or something. But from my experience, they come out a bit better, not necessarily better. What was the difference that I noticed the last time? Yeah, they did bake up a little better when I chilled them the last time, but the flavor and everything is pretty much consistent and the same. The firmness is a bit better, and so when they cool down, they cool and get soft, and don't break apart. And versus putting them straight in the oven now, they cool down, they soft, but they may break apart a little bit, because they just so rich and creamy like that. I'm telling y'all some good stuff. I ain't exaggerating. If you follow that recipe, you'll try. But you got to do it with love, though. You can't just throw stuff in a bowl and expect it to taste good. You got to be focusing up on that mixture, man. Make sure it's coming straight from your soul. So, yeah, we're going to pop this in the refrigerator for about 10 minutes, let it chill. Then we're going to move to the next step, which is scooping them and baking them. Matter of fact, I know I'm not going to be able to stay off my phone for 10 minutes. So, y'all will probably, it'll be a new video where we pull it from the refrigerator and then we get to scooping. It's going to be on the next video. And then what I do with the next video, it'll be the process from the refrigerator to the oven. So we'll just do that. Alright, don't forget to like me on Facebook, y'all. Graceful Cooking Cookies. Graceful Cooking Cakes and Cookies. Formerly known as Graceful Cooking and Catering. I'm Miss Lori Love, y'all. Peace.